101.3 FM, KRNG Fallon, Reno, Fernley, Sparks, Nevada, and surrounding. 101.3 Biggest Little Radio presents Jan's Small Business Spotlight with Jan Friend.
All right. That's what I like to hear, taking care of business. That is so awesome. I think we're going to keep it. Hey, everybody knows it's high noon in the high desert, and it's time. It's time for Jan's Small Business Spotlight. I'm Jan from the Fernley News Network. Find us online at fernleynews.com for all your breaking news and weather. To find local businesses and services, check out our business directory at fernleybusinessdirectory.com. If you're a business owner, add your business. This segment is sponsored by Liberty Fitness, teaching strength through discipline. Call us with questions for our guests anytime through our live broadcast by calling 775-404-1115. You can text us at 775-737-2344 or use the chat box online at biggestlittleradio.com. When was the last time you wanted dinner or lunch and didn't want to go out? There's probably quite a few of you. So let's say you just got home from a long day. You find out that what you need for dinner you don't have, and you don't want to cook. So what are your options? You throw all the kids in the car and go out again. Okay, so if they're tired and screaming, you don't want to go there, right? Okay, so you're tired. What do you do? How about making a phone call? Skip the road trip, give the kids a bath, jump in some relaxing bubbles yourself, or just crack open a cold one and relax in your favorite chair, knowing your dinner is on the way. I'd like to welcome Monica Anderson to the show today. She's one person in town that can save your sanity. Welcome to the show, Monica.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here.
Glad to be here.
Good, good. First off, I'd like to get into who is Monica. Where are you from originally?
I was born and raised in Reno.
Awesome. Yeah, I spent some time in Reno myself as a kid. It was great. I loved it.
Yeah, born and raised I moved out here 2014.
In 2014?
Yep.
So to get a little busy for you and you come out this way, or what was the...
The reason we moved out here was actually because my husband took over his own company.
Ah,
and
nice.
we were tired of him traveling back and forth every day, and if he was going to take over, might as well move out here.
Mm-hmm.
So we moved out here in March of 2014, and just kind of went from there. I actually was so scared because I was born and raised in Reno. It's a bigger city and more people, and I was so terrified of coming to a small town, not knowing anybody. And now I tell everybody I won't go back.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it here. The community is awesome. There's a lot of support. And it's just way better than Reno.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, when I came back, I was raised in Reno also. And I spent a lot of years away. And then I came back and I thought, oh, this is just too big. You know, it had grown up, you know. So when I lived there, there weren't a whole lot of houses on the hills, and now there is. It's just full. And I said, oh, I've got to find something smaller. So I ended up in Fernley also, because we've got little mountains that go around us, and it's kind of similar, reminiscent to Reno in a lot of ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
But more peaceful.
A lot more peaceful. So how did you get started with Delivery Diner? What were you looking for, something for yourself, or how did that come about?
When the opportunity came about, I was actually just focusing on helping my husband with the paperwork and, things like that with his business. And the previous owner, I guess, confronted my husband a couple times and gave him the offer. And my husband was just brushing it off. No, we've got more to focus on. And then finally, I guess after like 2 weeks, my husband actually brought it to my attention.
Oh, okay.
And I told him, I was like, well, wait, why did you tell him no? Like, let's take on another adventure. We took on, this adventure with your business, and it's been treating us good so far. Why not take on another one and see where it will lead us? And we contacted the previous owner and told them that we were interested, and went through and made a discussion and made a deal and pretty much bought it and took it over at that point.
Yeah, which was when? How long ago?
It was at the end of October.
Oh, okay.
Like October 21st, somewhere around there.
Yeah. So what is it exactly?
Okay, so delivery diner is pretty much what you said. When you don't want to go out or you don't have the time, you just, want to relax, you've had a busy day, or you, like, for instance, Thanksgiving, you've already gone to the store a million times and you forgot an item, give me a call. I deliver from all the restaurants, fast food, believe it or not. I'll go through the drive-thru. I've picked up medication.
Oh, okay.
I have purchased liquor as long as they can show ID, just like no law change. And grocery shopping. I've done grocery shopping.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because there are some people, there's some shut-ins around town, and older people that live here that may not have a car, or they just want a couple of things.
Yes.
So it makes it easier for them.
Yes, I do have a few frequent clients that are only use me for grocery shopping, but I do offer that. And everyone knows there's only Walmart and Scolari's here. So I will go all the way out to Sparks in Reno and go to Winco or Costco.
Wow.
If they want items from there but can't make it or don't want to take the drive. Of course, it is additional fees, not what is the local fee here standard.
So what is, let's say somebody's hungry and wants something, what's the local fee?
For here in Fernley and Wadsworth, I've just updated everything. So the fee for Fernley Wadsworth is $7 for the first 5 miles. And everyone asks me, where do you start your calculation? I start my calculation at my home address, which is my registered address for the business. And just pretty much GPS the address and give them their total at that point. I do go out to Silver Springs. That fee is $12 for the first 14 miles. I've done deliveries out to Fallon, and I charge $25 for 28 miles. As well as I go out to Nixon, or have gone out to Nixon. That's $18 for the first 20 miles. I haven't done any deliveries from Sparks to Reno or 2 yet, but that will be $30 for the first 36 miles. Anything after those miles that I've listed is 50 cents a mile.
Okay. Then that's usually your standard. When you do taxes for anybody out there that has businesses and needs to take miles, that's pretty standard there.
I've came up with those prices because I've actually researched all of the delivery companies that are out there in the West Coast, Pacific Coast area, and they're still lower than all of those averages. So I think I've done a pretty good deal with those prices.
Yeah, even though we have tons of miles, because nothing's close here.
Yeah, for like example, the mileage, if people are wondering, where my address starts, all the way out to, I want to say, Divot at the golf course, that's a 5-mile radius.
Okay.
So anything after that is like maybe an additional $1 charge. So it's not too bad.
It's not bad at all. Right. But, it's not just dinner. It could be lunches or...
breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Or snacks.
Or snacks.
Coffee. Catering. I've done catering orders. I've picked up catering orders for businesses.
So those are good when they have a little something going on, at the offices, that type of thing.
Yes, they're putting together, yes.
So what, are you 7 days a week, or...
Right now, it is Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. and then Friday, Saturday, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. But I am looking to maybe expand it an hour or two during the summertime. So possibly be open until 10.
Yeah.
Because
people have a tendency to stay up later, and it's lighter longer, and they're doing more
events, and kids are out of school. So the day runs a little bit longer during the summer.
Yeah. So on the regional, well, we've got local and then we've got regional. So I mean, you're going out to reaching out to Reno, Sparks, Wadsworth, Silver Springs, Fernley, of course, and Fallon, right?
Right.
So that's pretty much the big spots that you're going to.
That I can go to, like deliver to, or go to stores and come back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so within the 45-mile radius of here.
Right. So, okay, we've got food. Okay, we're looking at, okay, so you've got the food that you can deliver. How does that work exactly? I mean, let's say I want something from a certain place. Do I call that certain place and order and then call you and you pick it up? Or is it all in one fell swoop? Or how have you done that in the past?
I pretty much give the customer the option if they find it easier to call the restaurant themselves, because some restaurants will allow them to pay over the phone. So they've done that. I prefer for them to actually call me personally and give me their order. That way I can make sure that the order is actually correct, because there's been a time where customers called the restaurant and paid over the phone, and I picked up an order that was similar to theirs, but it wasn't theirs at all.
Oh.
So I had to go back and get that corrected. So I prefer them to call me directly and give me the order, and I call the restaurant. And most of the restaurants, they all know me. I'm the main person that delivers for the restaurants out here, other than a few that offer delivery themselves, of course.
Okay. The food, you know, you've touched on. Okay, you do the shopping. That how does that work with medications that some people have to sign for? Is there any difference with that when you're picking up somebody's medication?
I've never had any issues. I've picked up a few at a different location. Actually, like I picked up some at the Nixon, out in Nixon. It's the Indian medication place. I'm not sure what it's called. And pretty much I just signed my name and Delivery Diner, and they let me go. I picked up from Walgreens, and they just asked me the normal information that I would need for myself. I need the birth date and the name and the address. And I just, if they ask me to sign, I specifically sign my name, and I'll sign Delivery Diner underneath. That way they know exactly who it was.
Who picked it up and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the patient themselves need to call and say, hey, somebody else is picking this up? It used to be a big deal, you know, when somebody else was picking up medication, especially if it's a controlled medication, you know, because some people, you know, they're dealing with pain and whatever.
Right.
And they used to be pretty persnickety, you know, with having somebody else pick it up unless somebody called ahead and said, no, this is okay. This is the person who's picking it up.
Again, I've only done it like 3 times, and they've never gave me any issues. I've just gone up there. The customer already gave me their information, their birth date, all the information that they typically use, and I just give it to the person behind the counter. They have me sign it, and just I'm off to go. I've never had any confrontation.
So you're delivering more than food.
Yeah. Pretty much anything that you need.
What about? Well, I was gonna ask you a couple other things, but we'll pick that up. We'll pick that up on the other side. We're gonna continue on, but first we need to take a break and pay some bills. That would be a good idea. So everybody, stay tuned. Write down the phone numbers: 775-404-1115. If you have any questions or suggestions for Monica, maybe something that she might want to add. We'll be right back from a few words from our sponsor, Liberty Fitness, so stay tuned.
Follow the conversation on our chat box at www.biggestlittlerradio.com.
Strength through discipline is our motto, and we can help you live by it. We are Liberty Fitness, and we offer a variety of classes for adults and youth to help you reach your goals. Contact us at 980-8096 or visit us at 888 Highway 95A for more information.
101.3 Biggest Little Radio presents Jan's Small Business Spotlight with Jan Friend.
5815 into the city. We don't have one of those. Welcome back, everybody. This segment is brought to you by Liberty Fitness. We're talking to Monica Anderson, who is the owner of the Liberty Diner, located here in Fernley, Nevada. If you have questions for Monica, call us here at 775-404-1115. Send a text to 775-737-2344 or use the chat box at biggest.littleradio.com. Also, if you have any suggestions, somebody might have thought of something, hey, if she's delivering stuff, maybe she could do this. So call in or leave a message for us on the chat box and let us know. Maybe she can add it to her business. Monica, give us your contact information quick so people know how to get a hold of you if they need you.
The telephone number is 775-404-2560, as well as I have a Facebook, which is Delivery Diner by Monica. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people will message me through there and place orders through the messaging.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Is there a website yet, or?
I currently don't have a website.
Yeah.
No, just Facebook and the phone is my main means.
That seems to be the thing. And we have tons of people.
Yeah.
I don't know who isn't on Facebook in Fernley. It's a really good thing to put information out or people to get a hold of you.
Yes.
Here.
Yes, and it's pretty good. The Facebook that I have, I will post dishes from local restaurants that I go to. Mm-hmm. That way people, have a visual of what those said dishes look like, and as well as I have a menu album on there. So I have pretty much almost every restaurant menu up on the site in the album.
Uh-huh.
So people can pretty much go to my page, go to the menu, look at what they want, click the call button, and it's all right there.
That makes it so much easier because some restaurants do have a web page and do have a menu there, but
mm-hmm.
that saves a lot of time, especially when you see all the menus, and you may change your mind midstream and think, you're looking for Mexican. Oh, hey, that's it. The other one looks really good, so I'm going to go for this one instead.
Yep.
Yeah. You're also delivering for Biggest Little Radio when they have winners.
Yes. If for any reason, any contestants or callers that call in and win prizes and they're unable to pick up, I've offered to pick up for them and deliver it to them if they can't. Mm-hmm. But of course, at no charge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that makes it really sweet. So, if you listen to Biggest Little Radio here at 101.3 and call in and win something, it's no money out of pocket for them. You just kind of get it and take it over, right?
Yes.
Wherever they are.
And then one thing I also do is if anybody has donations of food or, just anything, pretty much my husband says if they can fit in my car, that they're trying to donate to somebody but they can't get it to them, I pick up and I've delivered to people that do little packages for the community out here and give them to people. So there's always an option too. Don't feel that you have a bag of food that's just sitting on the counter ready to get donated but nowhere to get it to. Just give me a call and I'll pick it up and deliver it to whoever it needs to be going to.
Great. So does that include things like, hey, I got a bag or two of clothes that I need to get over to, Fernley Senior Center,
of course,
to
if
donate
it's
or anything like
for
that?
the Fernley Senior Center, any charitable organization, anything like that, I don't charge for those.
Okay, so you're basically the legs.
Exactly.
So, if they have, donations and, the radio thing here and what else are you? You're basically running errands, right?
Pretty much. I mean, we got to take care of the community. So if there's people in the community that need help, but they can't get it, they don't have a vehicle or it's raining and they only have a bicycle, I am offering my services to get it to them. That way it's a less stress for them and they can focus on something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, there's some businesses that need to shuffle paperwork too, and a lot of courier services that are in Reno, they charge too much, but they, they're going to run into some costs there. Have you run into anything like that maybe businesses can take advantage of? Is, hey, I got some paperwork that needs to go over and so, to handle, or is that even come up yet?
I've never had anyone ask about that, but that is something that I'd be willing to do. I mean, for instance, I've taken packages to the post office for people, things like that. I've offered to do, like Valentine's came up, I've offered to do like the Secret Admirer, which actually I did get one. So anything, I joke and say anything that's legal, I will deliver.
Okay, so you're probably not going to be going to the, what do they call the centers, the
dispensaries.
The dispensaries. Yeah.
Believe it or not, I've had an elderly gentleman ask me and said, "When everything is legal, would you mind going there?" I said, "If everything is legal, I would not mind going there for you." Mm-hmm. So that has came up before. Yeah.
In which case, it's a lot like the pharmaceutical deliveries.
Pretty much.
Kind of fits in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's kind of cool in a way.
Yeah.
So is there anything that's in the works or you've been thinking of that hey, I can expand to this, or?
There is a couple things that I'm hoping will pan out in the future with some big businesses. One is a major business that's already open. Only time will tell once she gets back to me. Another one is a business. Well, not a business. It's going to be something big coming to Fernley in the next 2 years that I'm hoping I will get contracted with to do deliveries for. So I'll see within the next 2 years on that one. Another one that's actually coming up is Denny's is now offering delivery through me. And word on the grapevine from one of the managers is there might be a delivery diner special. So
that is super cool.
Yeah, only time will tell. That's still in the works as well. So I'm hoping that the manager can get with corporate and get that all situated. He said he was already talking to them. So hopefully there will be a delivery diner special through Denny's.
Besides the regular stuff.
Besides the regular delivery options, yes.
But if somebody wants to go, wants Denny's now, you can still pick it up, right?
Yeah, anywhere. Yeah, I deliver from anywhere to anywhere.
Super. Give us your information one more time as far as, your phone number and your website. Let's go over that again so people know who to call, where to look, and everything.
The telephone number is 775-404-2560. And I accept text messages and calls as long as you get a response from me that I got your message. Don't just text me and say, hey, I got a delivery over here and expect me to get it if I don't respond to you.
So that's really important. Yeah. You need that connection.
Yes. And then again, the Facebook is Delivery Diner by Monica. And I usually am responsive on there within 10 minutes. Again, they can message me through the Facebook Messenger and place orders as long as they get a response, confirmation.
And they can message you through your phone number too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that makes it good. But you probably need to go, if you don't know exactly what you're looking for, go on Facebook page and take a look at all the menus.
Right. It would specifically be, I've got a little album. So if you go onto my Facebook page and go click on the photos, and you'll see the albums categorized. And one is specifically just menus.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to scroll through all of the pictures.
Right. So once again, let's kind of go over a ballpark. Now you have a basic price, and you charge 50 cents. Is that it? 50 cents a mile over your basic radius?
Right.
Okay. So normally, we're probably, for the most part, now I know you go out to Silver Springs, but the majority of your business is in town.
Yes.
Right.
Is in Fernley, yes.
Right. So what's the average that people can expect to pay for for a delivery? Is there an average?
Yeah, actually, I figured out my average ticket is about $40. About $45 is the average ticket, depending on their food that they're ordering, of course. But that is the average that I've calculated based off of the transactions that I've made so far.
So that's really great if you have people coming in from out of town and there's a whole bunch of you and you want a lot of food, but you don't want to leave. It's perfect.
Yes.
Actually, it's perfect. I know there was something else I wanted to ask you that was super important, and it went bye-bye right out of my brain. Why do I do that? And I'll probably remember right when we get off the air. That's what I'll probably do. Okay, so we've got everything covered. People know where to call you and get a hold of you. I know what it was. Your contest. You have a contest.
I do. I try to do monthly contests just for appreciation of my customers for their support of my business. I try to do 3 of them a month, and they're just completely random. Usually I like to go off of the theme of the month, and I was just thinking about it this morning. I was like, St. Patty's Day is coming up, so my next one will be in the next couple of weeks, so everyone needs to just stay tuned and watch my Facebook page. I'll be posting it within the next week or so, but it will be St. Patty's Day themed.
Oh, cool. Yeah, and you've got this cool little random generator thing that I saw.
Yeah, it's actually really simple. Just go to any Google search engine and type in random number generator, and it gives you the numbers you can put in 1 to 100, 1 to 500, or so on, and click the little generate button, and a number will randomly generate. That way it's completely random and fair.
So how do you put the numbers together with the people? Or is it just by the ticket number or?
Pretty much I post, pick a number from 1 to 100, and I'll go through each post, and whoever posted first, I usually do closest to the number without going over the pick
that's
number.
kind of cool. That is definitely kind of cool. Is there anything else you wanted to add that I forgot?
Not really. I think we pretty much covered everything.
Oh my gosh,
unless
we
anyone's
covered
got
everything.
any questions, they can always contact me or text me anytime.
Definitely. Yeah, get a hold of Monica on Facebook because you've got phone, you've got Messenger, you've got the Facebook, the app, and everybody's got the Facebook app, I think, in town. So that's a lot of good information. People, if you're hungry, you know who to call when you don't want to go anywhere. I'd like to thank you, everybody listening, for joining me today on Jan's Small Business Spotlight. I'm Jan, owner of Fernley News Network. Find it all in one place. Breaking news and weather, plus instant access for extreme weather, road conditions, accidents, and highway cams. I think we needed those this morning too, right? Our main website is fernleynews.com. You can also find us at Fernley News on Twitter and at Fernley News Network on Facebook. If you'd like to be a guest on this program or sponsor a segment, email me at radio@fernleynews.com. Call or text 775-835-3582 or call the station here at 775-404-1115. Thanks again to my guest, Monica Anderson, and our sponsor, Liberty Fitness, teaching strength through discipline. Until next week, stay safe, stay informed, and keep your dial tuned to 101.3 FM.